Why is it that schools can teach you algebra, the periodic table, and even how to dissect a frog, but nobody ever hands you the playbook for financial freedom? Here's the truth. It's not because the information doesn't exist. It's because the system benefits when you stay in the dark. Think about it. From the moment you start working, you're pushed into a cycle. Earn a paycheck, spend most of it, borrow when you can't cover the rest, and repeat until retirement. That's not freedom, that's financial survival. And the sad part? Most Americans never question it. They just assume this is how life is supposed to go. But the top 5%? They know a secret most people will never hear. Financial freedom isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you use what you have. It's about ownership, systems, and discipline. While the average person works harder just to pay off debt, the wealthy build assets that work for them. Here's where it gets real. If you're making $50,000 a year and spending all $50,000, you're no different than the person making $500,000 and spending it all. Neither of you has freedom. You're both trapped. The difference is how you manage, allocate, and multiply your money. That's the secret schools never teach, but the wealthy live by. And the best part? You don't need millions to start. You don't even need six figures. You just need to understand the rules of money, the very rules the wealthy have been using for decades. In the next part, we'll break down exactly why most people never achieve financial freedom and how you can flip the script starting today. So, if financial freedom is possible for anyone, why do most Americans never reach it? The answer comes down to three things: habits, mindset, and hidden traps built into the system. First, habits. Let's be honest, most people don't track their money. Paychecks come in, bills get paid, and whatever's left gets spent without a plan. Credit cards make it worse, turning everyday wants into instant purchases with zero thought about tomorrow. Over time, this creates a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, even when income grows. Second, mindset. Society trains us to think of money as something you earn and spend, not something you build and grow. From commercials to social media, the message is clear. Buy more, upgrade often, and measure your success by the stuff you own. But financial freedom requires the opposite. It requires you to delay gratification, to see money as a tool, not a trophy. And then there are the traps. Student loans, car loans, mortgages, credit card debt. They're all marketed as normal. Banks, lenders, and even the government profit when you stay in debt. That's why no one tells you the truth. Debt chains you down while assets set you free. The system isn't designed to help you break out. It's designed to keep you paying. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay in that cycle. The moment you start thinking differently about money, you begin to escape it. That shift, choosing ownership over debt, building instead of just spending, is the first real step toward financial freedom. Next, we'll uncover the actual formula the wealthy use, the one that proves money isn't just for spending, it's for multiplying. Here's the secret most schools never teach. Financial freedom isn't about earning the biggest paycheck, it's about controlling where your money goes. The wealthy follow a simple formula that anyone can use no matter their income, the 25-15-50-10 rule. Here's how it works. 25% into investments. This is where your money starts working for you. Stocks, index funds, ETFs, real estate, anything that grows over time. 15% into savings, not just for emergencies, but for stability. This is your safety net when life throws curveballs. 50% for essentials. Rent, bills, groceries, insurance, the necessary costs of living. Keeping this number in check is what prevents lifestyle creep. 10% for guilt-free spending. Yes, fun is part of the plan. Dining out, hobbies, vacations, because money should also make life enjoyable. This system works because it forces balance. You're not putting every penny into investments and living miserably. You're not overspending and ignoring the future. You're building wealth and living in the present. Compare this to how most people manage money. No percentages, no plan, just reacting. That's why debt builds up and savings vanish. Wealthy people don't wing it. They use structure, and structure creates freedom. The key is consistency. Even if your paycheck isn't huge, applying this formula builds discipline. Over time, small amounts snowball into serious wealth. It's not about perfection, it's about sticking to the system. Now, knowing the formula is one thing. Applying it requires tools and strategies that actually make investing and saving possible. That's where most people struggle, and that's exactly what we'll cover next. It's one thing to understand the 25-15-50-10 rule, it's another to actually live it. Most Americans fail here because they never set up systems. They try to remember to save or plan to invest later, and guess what? Life always gets in the way. Bills, unexpected expenses, or just the temptation to spend. The wealthy solve this by automating everything. Their investments, savings, and even bills are on autopilot. Why? Because relying on willpower is a losing game. Systems beat intentions every time. Here's how to put the formula into action. Automate your investments. Platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Trading 212 let you set up recurring deposits straight into index funds or ETFs. Even $100 a month compounds massively over time. Direct deposit into savings. Open a separate high-yield savings account and funnel 15% of your paycheck there automatically. When it's out of sight, it's out of mind and harder to spend. Cap your essentials. This is where discipline matters. If housing, cars, or lifestyle eats up more than 50%, your formula falls apart. Downsizing or cutting unnecessary subscriptions can free up thousands over a year. Protect the fun money. Don't skip this step. If you deny yourself completely, you'll eventually overspend. Setting aside 10% guilt-free allows you to enjoy life while staying on track. This system works because it removes emotion. Whether the market is up, down, or sideways, you're still investing. Whether you feel like saving or not, it's already happening. That's exactly how the wealthy keep growing no matter what's happening around them. And here's the kicker. You don't need a fortune to start. You just need to commit to the structure. Next, let's break down how this system builds true freedom over time. Now that you have the system in place, the magic happens over time. Every dollar invested, every recurring transfer, every disciplined decision compounds quietly in the background. This isn't flashy, it's consistent. And consistency is what separates the financially free from those who stay stuck paycheck to paycheck. Think about it. The 25-15-50-10 framework isn't just a budgeting trick, it's a lifestyle shift. It teaches you to prioritize what truly matters, building assets, protecting your future, and still enjoying today. By following it, you gradually free yourself from the constant stress of money. Bills no longer dictate your choices. Paychecks aren't the only source of growth. Instead, your money begins to work for you. Here's the secret no one tells you. Financial freedom isn't about luck, inheritance, or a windfall. It's about building predictable systems, automating growth, and letting compounding do the heavy lifting. Even if you start small, over 5, 10, 20 years, your disciplined approach snowballs into real wealth. And the best part? You can start today. Open a high-yield savings account, set up a recurring investment in low-cost index funds, or transfer 15% of your paycheck automatically. These small steps feel insignificant at first, but they set the foundation for true freedom. Here's your takeaway. Stop chasing shortcuts. Stop relying on luck or get-rich-quick schemes. Follow a proven system, automate your growth, and give compounding time to work. Your future self will thank you. If this guide helped you see financial freedom in a new way, hit like, subscribe for more actionable money tips, and comment below with the first step you're taking today. Remember, the secret isn't hidden. It's just waiting for you to act.